Yeah, you're welcome to stay and watch. It's going to be a dandy.
After setting themselves up so nicely in the
Win,
series,
win
suddenly
or go
found
home, and it's
themselves
for the
behind
World
the
Yeah,
eight
I
Series.
ball.
do.
You do?
What can you tell
Yeah.
us about it?
Are you getting a 22? Do you have the PS5 or do you have the Xbox or the Switch? Look at they're beating me pretty much every massive category. Yeah. Right now, I would say I would give it to them because they're at home. But my offense is so they're so I'm so like it's all about contagiousness. I swear, when I'm not hitting, no one wants to hit. But when somebody steps up and hits, all of a sudden I get 5, 6 hits in one inning and do nothing the rest of the game. That's how Boston is, though.
Yeah, I already pre-ordered it.
Yeah,
I have a PS4.
yeah, cool. I had the PS4 too for the longest time. I decided to get the PS5, but I don't know. PS4 is pretty damn good. Yeah. You're a PS guy. That's the main thing. I don't like Xbox. And I tell them I don't like it. I don't like the controllers. Mm. This is gonna be tough. I mean, I'm facing who am I facing? Giolito?
What difficulty are you on?
All Star. But it's different with this March to October because, like I said, you can't pick your team and you can't do much, right? Like you can't set your lineups and they'll change it because you're not the manager, and you know what I mean? Like on franchise, you can trade for a player you want. You can suggest. Have you played March to October ever? You probably haven't. I'm telling you stuff you already know. Yeah, Giolito. Who's pitching for me again? See, I don't even know. Rodriguez. Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, you stick with that team's pitchers, so you know certain pitchers just aren't good, right? Well, that's how it's hard. Like you can't just, oh, this pitcher is better. I'll put him. You know what I mean? Like they decide, and you can't go over the cap. And but it's challenging.
Yeah, I have before, but not much. I'm more of a Diamond Dynasty guy.
Everybody's Diamond Dynasty guy. I know. I'm not. I know. I know. I should get into it too. I just haven't. I don't know. Everyone. I want to play online, and I had PlayStation Plus, and I just no one would hang around. They just quit every time, and then I'd be like, "Why am I even playing? Then that's no fun for me." It's like you can't even play an inning, and you're quitting because you're down 2-0. Like, show some heart, you know? Not you, but certain people are just, I don't know. They just bail. Man, that's tough. I just like to give myself extra challenging stuff to do, and I think winning on it with every team fair is a hard thing to do. I've already done it with pro every team. Now I'm trying to do it with All-Star. And like I said, I've done it with most teams. Boston's one of the final teams. Then I'll move to Hall of Famer, I think is the next one. I've already done it with LA and New York Yankees, Braves on Hall of Famer, a couple other teams. So I'm just trying to finish off the All-Stars. I don't know. Do you know anything about the new game? Do you know if it's much different or? Oh come on, he didn't go, did he? Did he? Barely. This
This was
changeup
your first
is.
MLB The Show game you played.
I've played it since it came out. The PS3 or 2. 14, I think, was the first year. LA's always in the World Series, and I swear it's Braves, Mets, or Dodgers. Most, like 80, 90% of the time, you might get a Padres or a Cubs. It's pretty much the same. Like, it's crazy like that, yeah. You got it easily. Yeah, I've been playing the show since it came out. I think it was 13, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was 13 for PS3. I definitely have it. Man. He's rounding. It's a bad throw, and we're tied. It never hurts to round. It just never hurts. Wow, what a break that is. And I swear to God, I have the errors. Oh, well, I have the errors. It's no, I don't. You can't use sliders. I use sliders on franchise to make it harder too. What a horrible throw. I knew he was a bad arm though. That third baseman. I'm curious actually, who's their third baseman right now? Because Moncada, yeah, I don't think. Yeah, no. 58 accuracy. I remember because I, like I said, I've tried every team more than once, right? Trying to win the World Series on this mode. 58 accuracy is not good. You know, that can happen anytime. And I just got lucky, but I rounded though, and that's why I think they gave it to me. It was ballsy to round like that, but I figured, why not? He's thrown to first, guaranteed round, and I barely made it home too.
I started playing on the PS2. I still have it too. I hook it up every now and then to play the show 08.
The show 08? I thought it was 13, someone told me. Yeah. Yeah, I had it, I probably had it too, man. 08, eh? What? We tied it. Well, 08, PS2. I can't remember now if I played that or not. I know I 08 and we're 22 now. 14 years. How old are you? Where are you from? Just curious. I'm 43 and I'm in Canada. I would have been 29. Yeah, I would have been where I am now. That's for sure. What? No, I'm charging fucking $60 over here. I'm not mad at you, but
I'm 16.
oh, you're young. Yeah, I see. That's cool, bro. So you've been playing this sports. Oh wait, that's four. You're 16. You would have been 2. You're lying. I'm not stupid. We're in 220. We're in 2022 right now, and you're trying to tell me there's a 2008 show, and you're 16. Would you say 2006 show? Yeah, 2006. I'm just fucking you. I don't know. Maybe you had it. You weren't. You were young when it came out, but yeah, you could still have it easily. I know there's some really good baseball games though back like older. Like even 2K was good ball. When you use analog to swing, like pull it back and to play that one. To the left analog, you pull it back to step
I
back.
didn't play it when it came out, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It was just my first one.
I know I'm bugging you. That's why I said I was bugging you. Did you play the Xbox 2K version one or no?
I was like 10. It was the
That's
cheapest one, so I got it.
yeah, oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I hear you. When I was like 10, there was like Tony La Russa, like Lasorda and stuff like that. Baseball, I actually put it on Sega. You know what I mean? Like Tommy La Russa, he's the GM of the White Sox, and Lasorda was the Dodgers, and they had their own games. So that's a little bit different now. He's in there. Wow.
And that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely somehow. Just got to drive it in now. Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close to wrong hit right now. I'm still sitting on that view.
No, I never played the 2K ones. I wish I did. I heard it was good.
It was good, man. Except for Andrew Jones was like the best ever, and I hit like 120 home runs with him every. It was crazy. You know who Andrew Jones is? You're only 16, you might not. But Atlanta Braves center fielder, he's one of the best players I ever played the game, in my opinion. He's my favorite player. He's a home run hitter, and maybe probably the best center fielder I ever played, defensively center fielder. Although I like Griffey too a lot. Change up. Yeah, Andrew Jones, he just crushed it, like, with that analog to right field every time. It seemed like it was crazy. 3-2. That's gonna be caught. Yeah, that was the 2K. I can't remember now. I do believe it was. It was only for Xbox, though, eh? Yeah.
Who's your favorite player of all time?
My favorite, Andrew Jones. Andrew and Chipper are hands down. Those two are so good. And when they'd homer on the same night, 95% of the time they'd win. Chipper was more all double. Andrew was more all homer. Both of them were phenomenal defensively. Both of them were really, really smart base runners. Really good, just awesome. That's you'll never find a pair like that. I don't think again. Although Bo and Vladdy are getting kind of that way too, but Vladdy's not defensive. I don't know. Bo's they're young. Calvin and Vladdy, I guess too. And the left, is he gonna get it? No, it's off the wall. I knew it was gonna be close. Damn it, it was gone.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the sixth inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now.
I gotta say mine is Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio, yeah. Well, Calvin Biggio, his son, is going to be good. When people tell me that he's not going to be good, they have no idea how good his dad was. I say Craig Biggio is, yeah, he's better than most people think. He's better than Jeter. Everyone thinks Jeter's so great, but he's not. He's not. What Correa said is true. The only reason Jeter won Gold Gloves was because there's no one to compete with him. And really, he didn't even win an MVP. And yeah, he made some plays and he got some hits, but he also, tons of at-bats, right? Like way more than Biggio. And Biggio has over 3,000 hits too. Biggio won Gold Gloves, like 5 of them. You know, Biggio's way better player. Everyone knows that. But you'll look at it and you'll see Jeter ahead of him. It's bullshit. It is bullshit. It's Yankee folklore bullshit. I'll say that about a lot of Yankees. So it bugs me about New York and Boston, actually. But I like Boston better than New York. It's the same as like Jorge Posada, their catcher, or Bernie Williams. Like these guys weren't that good. They weren't. I watched them play their whole career. If they weren't on the Yankee team, they wouldn't have won
I
jack
wish I
shit.
grew up watching Biggio. I watch a lot of his highlights. I got to meet him and have a conversation
Oh,
with him. Great guy.
you met Biggio. Cool. Yeah, he was a good guy. The Killer Bees, Biggio, Bagwell, and Bergman. It's funny, you got a Bregman now, right? And there's also a Lance Berkman. Damn it. Did you know that? About the Killer Bees?
Jeter is the most overrated player of all time in my opinion.
Yeah, Correa said that and everyone had a fit, hey? Correa's way better than Jeter. And he's young still. Correa's gonna do big things. I'm sad to hear that he's not in Houston anymore, but he wanted out. Obviously, they have
Sorry, these
matches.
messages are pretty delayed.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay, man. I know you can't. I don't know. It is off the glove, and it'll be corners, 1 out. That's a big. I thought he was gonna get me when they dive like that. Who's up? Devers. Corners, 1 out.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Changeup up for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It's the first or third. In the dirt block. Sacred. Just let a sack fly, Devers. This guy's good, Devers. Nope. Man, I barely held that one. I knew it. Come on. Nope.
And yeah, I know the Killer Bees. My dad told me all about them.
Yeah. You could even add Beltran to that one, but he wasn't really. There was the 3 of them, right? And the left, well struck, and the Bo Sox take the lead. Hell yeah.
It's now a 2-1 ball game. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch.
That's into left and gone, and oh, what a big bomb that one is. Game 7. After losing the way I did last game, and the 10-2 loss before that, I was really worried about this game, but man, and I'm down 1-0, right? It's hard, man. March, October is hard. I've been down before. I came back down 3-0.
Hey, that's a price
And
you pay right there when you're trying to sneak a fastball past this guy.
I'm in
Power hitter, and
going to Chase or City Field with the Mets. I can't remember what team it was, Dodgers I think, or the Braves. And they put me down 4-1 in the 6th because it was DeGrom, and I lost 4-3. Gone, Story back to back. You'd think that you get momentum, you know what I mean? Like you go up, you go down 3-0, you tied at 3, and they put you down 4-1 in the bottom of the 6th. Like fuck, I wasn't even up. I was in New York, and I was like, what's going on here? Like I have no momentum. that's not fair. But then I thought, okay, DeGrom's pitching. But it was my best pitcher too, and I'm pretty sure I was LA. And I think it was, yeah, it was,
Always wonder why some players make so much money, but
it
their
wasn't
chances
Kershaw, it
of
was
scoring
Bueller,
great runs or
or
any way to rise to the occasion in the postseason,
what's his name? The guy who was
give Mike
fucking
there.
gone. That, Bauer, that's who it was.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
What a
Again,
crazy
two
turn of
tries for him
events.
so far.
And they're still leaving Gio ahead of him. That was it.
That's by him for strike one.
Oh. Okay, what are we talking here? I'm already almost broke, so.
Al gotta go, man, got school.
Yeah, dude, I gotta
Catch me
run
on
too,
next
actually.
stream.
Yeah, I gotta
Peace,
run too.
history hand.
Yeah, nice to talk to you, man. I was just gonna run out right now too. I gotta do a few things for friends. What a huge one this will be if I can hold on. That's the thing. Who knows?
Check swing
Bullpen
and
is
misses
very
for ball
suspect.
two.
I don't want to take my starter out. Oh, but
One,
it's
there is the
Rodriguez.
count.
I can't leave him in.
And he struck him out.
They scored
Able to put the
5
ball
though,
in the
capped off
inning.
by the big
So
bomb.
4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the two big
Worked right. They got
threes. To the bottom of the
one
sixth
before the
inning,
inning.
the Red Sox lead it 5-1. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
And now pitch on the way.
Oh my, that's trouble. I knew I should have
And that's
finished
a
the
fair
frame.
ball as it'll head for the 3:30 sign near the bullpen.
And that throws late. Here we go.
And that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front. He just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out. Runner in
First
scoring
ever Adderall
position.
time.
Great opportunity here.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going
Breaker.
to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good take bite on that slider right there. The best ones have
Color.
just starts at the last minute.
Hey,
So tough to get the bat on. And when
shit,
you get that hook
you're
swing going,
unlucky
it's a
because I'm
quick
just supposed to
strike.
leave.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
I gotta do something quick. I don't know when I'll be back, but
Anderson
I will be
running at
back.
second with 1 away.
Although this group of
Counter all the way
friends
full. The White
usually
Sox center
stay out
fielder.
quite late, but I don't know
You
if I'm
don't
gonna
see it
tonight or
very
not.
often, but this might be a good time to upgrade.
Oh,
You gonna leave me pleading face.
yeah, I got
He's
it.
on his way home. He scores. As they close the
I
gap
gotta
to
help
3
them
now.
out.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
No, fucking after me. If they don't ask me, I'm not gonna. This is game 7. The World Series. I lost
Is week going by fast or slow?
save. Going back slow. It's going okay, I guess. Are you working yet? What are you doing?
Runner at second here with one man out. That misses 1-2.
Fuck.
Fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. He's going. Runner goes for third.
God.
It's fouled away.
Got
Okay,
an
what?
interview next week. See how that goes. Besides
Yeah.
that, nothing new.
Right on, Big K. Good for you, buddy.
Who will be Benito?
I'm just gonna. Oh, me. A whole lot of bad stuff. I gotta go. I want to get one more out though. No, I'm just doing what I always do. Work and
It was a
chill.
flyout for him in his last trip.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got it bases.
And they get out of it.
And he's able to get there on
Okay, I gotta
the
go.
long run, and he covered a lot
I'll
of
be back
ground
if
there.
you're gonna be around. I don't know how long I'll be. I'm just giving
Just a one.
a couple of friends a hand. And they're kind of like bosses to me too in a way. So I gotta go.